I thought we could talk a little bit about, there are many different solar technologies, but one that is really interesting is instead of just having solar panels to generate electricity, that we should do as well, but solar thermal or solar heating is super interesting, because you can store up to, the efficiency could be between 60 to 80%, I think. And you have an approach, people don't know you so much, but you're also, as you mentioned, you're building houses as well. And you helped me a bit to design my house. And what you pointed out early on in my idea process with my house, that Johan, you have to think about how you're placing your house towards the sun, and the wall and the windows and so on, that they should be south facing. So maybe we could talk a little bit concrete what people can do, either with new buildings, if they're building a new one, but also maybe with people, which is most people, with the buildings they have. What can they do to decrease their energy use using solar?
Exactly. Well, first of all, if you look around, you'll see that all the buildings that we already have fall into several different categories. But basically what happens is that houses get placed in their orientation to their street and not to the sun. So if the street is going like this diagonally to the compass, north-south compass, what's going to happen is that if this happens to be the southwest side, you're going to bake in the afternoon. And if your house is situated where, it's like this, so that you only get a little tiny bit of sun on the south side, and maybe we've got a view over here. And if you're looking from one vantage point or another, what you're going to find mostly is that people do not have enough sun coming in on the south side of their houses. So you could conceivably, and I've helped several people with this, you can rearrange your house with some remodeling to take in more sunshine. But another thing you can do, particularly in the southern parts of the northern hemisphere, the sunny areas where you have too much sun, is the key thing there is to have an exterior shade during the hot time of the day. So if you have a nice view out there, but the sun is streaming into your west-facing window, or your southwest especially, then what you have to do is you have to put the shade on the outside and not have drapes on the inside, because once it hits the glass, it's coming through that thermal barrier, and now you're going to trap that heat inside your home, and you're going to have an oven. And I see so many people, even now, without paying attention, they build themselves houses with a nice view out there, and you're looking at an oven, because you did not take into consideration the pattern that the sun follows, and you're not going to change that. So adaptation like this can be a major part for the individuals.